Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. So today I have a New Year's Eve makeup tutorial for you guys since New Year's Eve is just around the corner. So I decided to keep the look soft glam, so it's not that intense, but it's super cute and super shimmery and glam. So that's what I went for, and this is what I created. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I got this makeup look, then please keep on watching. Okay, so I'm first starting off with my Kiehl's Ultra Facial Oil-Free Lotion, and I'm taking a good amount of this and working that into my skin, making sure that all parts of my face are really hydrated and moisturized. My skin has been so dry lately because of the winter weather, to the point where my eyelids are even dry. Like, you guys might see later in the video, I point out that I have this dry patch on my eyelid, and it's so sad. I don't know how that happened, but anyways, I'm just making sure to properly moisturize my face. And now I'm just going ahead and grabbing my Smashbox Photo Finish Smooth and Blur Primer, and I'm applying this onto my face and making sure that I concentrate it on my T-zone, but I'm also bringing it out and just making sure I cover all areas of my face. And yeah, I'm just taking off my nose ring right there because it will get annoying eventually. So yeah, just making sure to really work this product in before going ahead in with my next step. Okay, so now I'm just grabbing my Pixi Beauty Makeup Fixing Mist, and this is the Rose Water and Green Tea one. If you guys have watched my previous videos, you know I love this product to bring hydration and glow to my face, so I'm just going ahead and doing that. And now I'm grabbing my MAC Prep and Prime. This is my color correcting stick in Peach Lustre, and I'm of course just going over the dark areas of my face where I have hyperpigmentation. So that's around my mouth and under my eyes, and I'm just using this to kind of correct the skin tone to even it out. So what I do is I like to place the product on to my face, and then I like to soften it out with my finger just so it's not so harsh. So I'm just going ahead and quickly doing that, and I'm not using a I'm not pushing into my skin too hard. It's very, very light. I'm just lightly touching the surface and softening out this color. Okay, so now I'm grabbing my Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer, and this is in the shade Sand. So what I'm doing now is I'm just taking the concealer and I'm going over the areas where I applied my color corrector. So the reason why I do this is because I really want to make sure that the color corrector is properly blended into my skin, and I really don't want the orange to peek through when I apply foundation. So this is just another method for me to make sure that doesn't happen. So I'm just going ahead and applying the concealer over the areas where I applied the color corrector to just soften it out more and make sure that everything is nice and blended. So for foundation, I'm grabbing my Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation, and I'm in the shade Dawn. So what I'm doing is I'm applying this foundation in sections because it dries very quickly, but also because I like to avoid getting makeup on my hijab. But this foundation is amazing. It's very full coverage and it doesn't move, so that's why I'm putting it on in sections, because I don't want it to dry out. If you're someone who has oily skin, this is the perfect foundation for you because your makeup will not move and the oils will not seep through. So yeah, I love this foundation so much. I would say this is definitely ideal in the summertime because I get more oily in the summer, but I decided to use it today in the video because I'm currently loving this foundation and I'm loving the color match and just how it sets overall, so that's why I decided to use it today for my New Year's Eve makeup look. So for primer, I'm using my Too Faced Shadow Insurance Primer. And so I'm just going ahead, oh, and there I am pointing out the dry patch on my eyelid like how I mentioned earlier. Yeah, it's really unfortunate. It was really hard to blend eyeshadow over that. But anyway, so I'm just going ahead and applying some primer to my eyelids before getting started with my eyeshadow. So I'm just softly rubbing that all over my eyelid and then letting it set. So now I'm just grabbing my Morphe M433 brush and I'm grabbing this nice neutral shade from the Huda Beauty Smoky Obsessions palette, and I'm just working this onto my crease. Okay, so now I'm grabbing my Benefit Hoola bronzer, and this is a mini sample size that I had. So I'm just taking this shade and I'm blending it into my crease because it's such a nice transition shade. So I'm just going ahead and softening that out and blending that out. Okay, so now I'm grabbing my NARS Creamy Concealer and my Morphe M410 brush, and I am carving out my crease. So what I'm doing is I'm only going about halfway, and I'm just filling it out very subtly, and I'm taking my time with this because whenever I rush I make a mistake. So I'm just slowly carving out my eyes, and I'm going a little bit above my natural eyelid just because my eyelids are very small, so just creating a larger lid in a sense. So yeah, and then softly just blending that out with my finger, just so it's not so cakey. Okay, so now I'm grabbing my Morphe M124 flat brush, and I'm grabbing this really nice shimmery shade right here, and I'm applying this onto the first half of the crease that I created. So I'm not completely covering the area that I concealed. I'm only covering the first inner half, and I'm just packing that color on there. So next, using the same brush, I'm grabbing this shade right here, and I'm applying it onto the outer half of the area that I concealed, and I'm just packing that on and making sure to blend it in with the first shade that I placed on the inner corner. So I'm just going ahead and doing that. So now grabbing this Morphe blending brush, I'm grabbing this nice chocolate brown shade and I'm smoking out my outer corners. And I'm just using any flat edge that I can find to try and create a nice V, just to make the eyeshadow look a little bit more clean. So I did use my primer package at first, but then I didn't really like it, so I grabbed this plastic cover here, and I'm just using that to create an outer V and just smoking that out. So now I'm just grabbing a clean blending brush and I'm just going over everything and making sure everything is nice and blended and there are no harsh lines and that everything just looks effortless. So now I'm just grabbing that brush that I used at the very beginning to carve out my crease. I didn't take any extra product, but whatever was left on that brush from the Hoola bronzer and the transition shade that I had used, I just went back in and just kind of, smoked out my crease and made sure that that product was nice and blended. And now I'm just touching up the eyelids itself, making sure that I am happy with how much shimmer is on the eyes. And of course for brows, I'm grabbing my Brow by Benefit, and I did my brows pretty quickly there. So now I'm going ahead and applying concealer. I'm putting on my, this is the Tarte Creaseless concealer, and I'm just going ahead and applying that and then blending that out with my Morphe sponge. And then I'm going to be setting it with a new product that I was really excited to try out. This was my very first time using this product. It is the KKW Beauty baking powder. I do have the brightening powder, but I didn't use it in this video. I will be using it in a future video, so do stick around for that, or stay tuned for that. So yeah, I'm just blending out my concealer right now. I just want to say that I didn't really know how to feel about KKW Beauty. I didn't know how I would feel once I used it, if it would be any good, especially because my under eyes are not fun to deal with. But I was very, very impressed with this product. I think it's going to become a holy grail product for me because I fell in love instantly, and my under eyes just looked so flawless. But yeah, now I'm finally going ahead and baking. So I grabbed the shade 3. So I'm just going ahead and using a sponge to just set everything in place. So for eyeliner, I'm grabbing my Kat Von D Tattoo Liner, and I'm just going ahead and creating a nice cat eye. And if you ever feel like you made a mistake with your eyeliner, which just know happens to me all the time, you can just go ahead in with some concealer and just clean it up. So that's just what I'm doing right here because I kind of messed up the wing. Alright, so now I'm just going ahead and wiping away the KKW Beauty setting powder. And oh my god, you guys, look at my skin. I was literally screaming on the inside. I was so impressed with this product. Like, my under eyes looked so nice and bright. Like, I could not see the dark circles. So now I'm just grabbing my Samantha lashes by Huda Beauty. I put those on, and now I'm just working on my lower lash line. So I just grabbed that chocolate brown shade that I used in my outer corners, and I'm just smoking that out onto my lower lash line. Okay, so now I'm just putting some mascara on, and I know usually people put mascara on before they put their falsies on, but I put mascara on after. So now I'm just making sure that my natural lashes and my fake lashes are kind of, you know, meshed together and they're one. And then I'm going ahead in and applying some on my lower lash line as well. And now I'm just contouring my face using my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, my favorite, and I'm just using a Morphe brush to do so. And once I have my cheeks carved out, I'm going to go ahead in and grab my new Tom Ford bronzer in the shade 03. I'm so excited about this product. It is so beautiful and effortless and just so silky. Like, I was just dreaming while I was putting this on my face. So yeah, I'm just warming up my face with that, and now I'm just going ahead in with some highlight, my Becca Champagne Pop highlight, of course, and I'm just highlighting my cheeks, and then I'm going to be putting some on my nose as well and on my Cupid's bow. And last but not least, for lipstick, I'm grabbing my NYX liquid lipstick in the shade Sandstorm, and I'm just applying that on. Okay guys, so this is the final makeup look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please do give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this video. And of course, if I didn't mention any of the products that I used in this video, everything will be listed down below in the description box, so do check that out. And again, if you have suggestions on future videos that you would like me to do, then again, comment down below and let me know. And comment down below what your New Year's resolution is. I don't know if you're into that. I'm into that. Like, I like to have goals for myself, but I don't necessarily wait till year end. I set goals throughout the year. But if you're someone who has a New Year's resolution, then let me know in the comments. I'd love to know what it is. So thank you guys again so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.